We're back with more My Hero Academia this week. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of out of it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Usually when I record, I'm setting myself up for a few minutes to get ready for it, but this it just snuck up on me. I realised it was getting pretty late today, and I was like, oh god, I need to record. So yeah, I don't know. I've lost a bit of concentration here, but I'm gonna need it. So got to get that in check because I'm gonna need it for this reaction, because last week we left off with hopefully a story that will continue with Stain. Obviously Kurogiri and Shigaraki are going to keep going on, but I'm ready for the aftermath, the fallout of what happened last week. The Nomus might not have much of a fallout. Shigaraki and Kurogiri will, and mainly the Stain storyline. Apparently there was a song last week. Well, there was a song last week with the song during Endeavor's fight scene, but I haven't had a chance to properly listen to it yet, but my friends keep telling me it's an awesome song, so I need to listen to it. But yeah, that'll have to wait until after this recording. Definitely last week, Endeavor got his chance to shine as a hero. I mean, he's a crappy father, but he's a great hero, no denying that. The fight with Stain as well. He's captured, not dead like Ida originally wanted. He got free, and then a rib pierced his lung, so he went out cold on the spot. He was just dead on his feet. But I like that ending, because none of the heroes managed to take him down. It was only through an injury that he was taken down. Like they didn't beat him. I'd be interested to see more. Definitely interested to see more of Stain. He's a good character, a unique motivation as well. Especially after he killed that Nomu and saved Midoriya. So he drifts in between hero and villain. Really, he's definitely not a hero, but he's not necessarily a true villain either. He's an anti-hero, but then again, he's killing good guys as well. So he's a third party. He's not hero. He's not villain. He's a something else. But yeah, I just want to get into this episode to see where it goes. So let's just get into season 2, episode 18 of My Hero Academia, starting now.
Check out the building with the water tower on top. Zoom in.
They've spied Kurogiri and Shigaraki.
There's people. 2 of them.
Bystanders? How did they get up there?
Yeah, no, definitely not bystanders.
Are you satisfied with the results, Tomura Shigaraki?
Depends on tomorrow's headlines, moron. After everything that happened back there, it kind of feels like a miracle we're even alive.
Yeah.
With my leg
Kind of
messed
is.
up, I was an easy target. He probably could have killed me if he really wanted to.
Yeah. Seems to me he let us both live on purpose. I'm impressed by you, though, Ida. He was actually trying to murder you, but you stood tall.
True.
It's not true. Idiot! I can yell at you for hours right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But before I do, you've got a visitor. This is Hosu's chief of police, Kenji Surigame.
Surigame? The chief?
No, please, stay seated. Woof.
Woof!
So, you're the UA students who brought down the hero killer. Stain has some serious injuries. Severe burns and several broken bones. Right now, he's in the hospital under strict guard. Woof.
Woof.
That's why it's against the law for uncertified people to use their quirks to cause injury.
They're in trouble.
Whether you were up against the hero killer or not, none of you had the authority to harm the villain. That means
Harm
the
him?
3 of you.
Are you saying we should have just stood by and watched people die?
Calm down.
So it's okay to break the law as long as it goes your way.
Sir,
It's obvious UA and Endeavor haven't been teaching you near enough. What a shame.
you damn mutt. Todoroki, listen, he's right.
But any punishment would only be necessary if this went public. If it did, you'd probably be applauded by citizens everywhere. But there's no way you could escape from being reprimanded. On the other hand, we could say Endeavor saved the day. Stain's burns would support their story completely, and we could pretend you weren't involved. Woof. It would mean no one would know about you, though. You'd receive no acclaim at all.
No
The
credit.
choice is yours. You won't enjoy any of the fame and praise you probably would have received otherwise.
I wanted to see them enjoy the fame.
Allow me, as the chief of police, to thank you.
You know, you could have started with that.
Yeah. Bullshit.
We arrested the hero killer. What? Seriously? Who took him down? Endeavor. Just what you'd expect from the #2 hero.
He's really excited.
With his arrest, everyone in the country can rest a little easier tonight.
Whoa. That design looks crazy.
Officials are awaiting the recovery of several of his victims before further investigating the villain's motives.
We're back talking about the criminal who has surely left his mark on Japan, if not the world. The hero killer's stain. Why did he do it? What did he hope to gain?
Remember, we're here to protect others, not seek out vengeance.
No.
It'll be business as usual today. Standard material. May your minds and bodies be as sharp as your
Oh, he's got
genes.
new gauntlets.
Thank you, best genius!
Damn it. I'm so ready to get out of this place.
Yeah.
Such such volume.
Oh
Such
no.
luxury. Easy curls with just one
They don't
spritz.
like this.
We're heroes. This is just what it takes to be a pro. So, how about we go patrol? Yes!
Finally.
I hope I didn't bother you much. Bye.
Was that a boy?
Not like that. I can't believe I talked to a girl on the phone! It's like she was whispering in my ear.
Ida just got his test results back.
My left hand might have damage that's permanent.
What? Permanent?
Oh, the permanent damage.
Until I'm able to call myself a real hero, I'll leave my left hand as it is.
If I'd been a better friend back then.
It's not your fault.
Stop it. He's already accepted what happened. It would be selfish to make this about me.
Yeah.
Ida, I feel the same way. Let's get stronger. Together.
Bros. Broken bros.
Whenever I'm involved, someone's hand gets all messed up. Is something wrong with me?
Someone else's hand.
Am I cursed?
Todoroki, I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
This isn't a joke. I'm like the hand crusher or something.
Why is Todoroki making jokes?
What? Hi, sir!
You could have warned me about Izuku Midoriya. I know it probably couldn't be helped, but thanks to him, I'm getting a pay cut, and my teaching license is being suspended for 6 months. As the investigation continues, his ideology and opinions will be all over the media. Everyone will want to know his motives. The age we live in, for better or for worse, is one of suppression. There will be people across the globe who are influenced by these new ideas. The Hosu incident suggests that Stain and the League are connected somehow. That means the League will go from being thought of as a bunch of juvenile delinquents that attacked UA to being recognized as a group with an ideology.
Ah.
In other words, these new converts will seek them out.
What if he's back?
You're concerned it could be the man who killed Shimura, my sworn friend, your master and the previous holder of One for All. The man who opened that hole in your stomach.
Oh.
The villain named All for One is on the rise again.
All for one? Ah, a play on One for All.
You should find the time to tell him everything concerning you and One for All. Be honest. He deserves to know the truth.
New villain on the horizon.
It's a video of the hero killer. He's hot right now.
How do they get these pictures of him?
Real name, Shizame Akaguro. As a child, he was greatly inspired by All Might's debut. He enrolled in a private hero high school, but was dismayed by what he viewed as the educational system's skewed understanding of what it meant to be a hero. For the next 10 years, he trained in killing techniques in order to fulfill his self-appointed duty. During this time, his parents passed away, and what police eventually ruled as a tragic accident. He believed heroes should not seek compensation, that one should epitomize the idea of self-sacrifice. He believed that present-day pros were frauds. Hero! I will reclaim that word! Come on! Just try and stop me, you fakes! All
getting uploaded and immediately taken down online. But they can't stop it. From villains with countless convictions to felons on the run, all the major players, including me, are watching. I don't think the heroes realize what's awakening. The evil that was once quiet and scattered now has a rallying cry that's calling out to it. Individual criminals are seeking out the organization that the hero killer Stain was connected to.
Wow, look at that.
They're all headed to the League of Villains.
The villainous elite. Ah! Okay. Wow. Considering the last few episodes have been pretty much all action, I'm not surprised this was very much laid back. Like the episode title said, the aftermath. Of course, we've got Midoriya, Ida, and Todoroki in hospital after getting injured. Visited by Dog Chief Surigami, Commissioner of Police, with the dog head. Where do they come up with these ideas? The designers, the artists. Where do they come up with these ideas? Okay then, fair enough. But the Dog Chief Surigami laid down some absolute dog shit. He was about to. I thought he was about to put them in serious trouble for using their powers. Kind of reminds you of, like, if you've seen Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, when Harry uses magic to save his cousin out in public. Well, no one sees it, but he uses it outside of school, and so they just expel him from school, even though he was trying to save someone's life. That's what this was. So, bit of bullshit going on there. But obviously there was a deal. Like, we won't reprimand you, we won't punish you as long as you don't take credit for what happened, which is even more bullshit. I wanted Midoriya, Ida, and Todoroki's names to go in all over Japan on the news. These 3 kids beat the hero killer. I wanted their names written in lights. This is Midoriya's journey on to becoming the best, the world's greatest hero, and no one's ever gonna know that he beat Stain. Bullshit. Not to mention Gran Torino, Manual, and Endeavour will also be reprimanded for this, for letting their students do this. Bear in mind though, none of them really let their students do this. Endeavour was dealing with the Nomus, Manual was as well, and they were all dealing with the Nomus, and none of them knew what was going on. I mean, Endeavour had sort of an idea, but I mean, Manual would have known as well, because he questioned Ida about hunting Stain a few episodes ago. So, Gran Torino had no idea though. He's had his teaching license suspended and a pay cut for 6 months. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. Yeah, Ida has got permanent damage. Possibly permanent damage in his arm after being stabbed through the arm twice in his left and once in his right. I'm not surprised. Him and Midoriya have that in common with Midoriya's broken hand. I think Todoroki's losing his mind though, thinking about every time he's involved someone's hand gets ruined. The hand crusher. That's the first bit of humour we've ever seen out of Todoroki. It doesn't. I mean, feel free to try and do more of it, but as a first try, it doesn't. As a first try, it's weird to see. It's weird to see Todoroki have any sort of humour in the show. I mean, he's obviously being serious, but it's a humorous scene for him to think like that. The story's starting to come together with possibly the master of Shigaraki. Shigaraki only wanted the headlines. He wanted everyone to have their eyes on, like, the League of Villains, which is probably not the best idea. Don't you want the element of a surprise? But Shigaraki, we've established that he acts like a child. But the master could potentially be the killer of the 7th holder of all of One for All, so the killer of All Might's predecessor, the one who bashed All Might's chest in. So in a way, he's sought, and All Might's time is declining. So in a sense, he's also killed the 8th holder of One for All, and his name is All for One. What a lovely play on One for All. I think, yeah, All for One. It establishes him, what he's about as a character. The League of Villains numbers is about to significantly increase. What's increase? What the hell is that? The League of Villains numbers are about to significantly increase. Because they're rallying to Stain's cry. I mean, obviously this isn't what Stain wanted. Because Stain is against Shigaraki. He disagrees with Shigaraki, and yet all these villains who think they're honouring Stain's call are going straight to Shigaraki. No Stain this episode. I mean, no current Stain in this episode, but definitely talking about what he's... Yeah, he's put something out there. He's started something. Stain is starting to be an inspiration for a whole new problem which is about to start. The guys in the shop. A psycho little girl who's full on killed someone. I don't know what the hell that is. She was skipping around a dark building before, so you know she's a bit demented. Yeah, she's full on bashed someone's head in. And she's got blood around her mouth and she's giggling like mad, so... Yeah. Did she eat him? Big muscle guy. Out in the woods, in the fog. How ominous of you. Someone with a gas mask, looks like a Nazi. Okay. Someone who looks like possibly Piccolo with pink hair. I mean, I haven't seen any Dragon Ball, but I know what Piccolo looks like. And then there's this guy with... He looks like he's... Like, all of this down here is, like, looking all burnt and stuff, and then just... And under the eyes as well, but the rest of it is, like, normal-looking skin. That's a crazy and freaky-looking design. Like, just all this is separated, and under the eyes as well. That would be a good cosplay, but I think we need to see more of him. If he turns out to be one of the bigger villains in this show, then I'd be happy to cosplay as him one day, and that looks awesome. Also, turns out when Midoriya sent his message out, his location, it went to everyone in the class. So Kirishima got it, Uraraka got it. It was good to check in. It was good to check in with the other people, the other students of Class 1A. With Kirishima and Tetsu, with Uraraka, with Kachan, who's still with Best Jeanist. He does not look right! And he's got new gauntlets as well. I'm gonna miss these if these are indeed gone for the rest of the show. I'm gonna miss them because, yeah, they look kind of weird and they look impractical, but it's anime. I don't need things to be practical. Yaoyorozu and Kendo with Uwabame as well. They may look like they're enjoying it on screen, but they're definitely not. Although maybe that's about to change going on patrol. Like the guy was saying at the end, there's a rallying cry now. And they're all flocking to Shigaraki. Well, it implies that that's about to happen anyway. And all these people look crazy. All these different villains, they look crazy, so we're heading for a monster team-up of villains. Not to mention with All for One on the horizon as well. How many times have I almost said One for All there. How many times have I mistaken One for All? Most times I've tried saying One for All in the past, I've always said All for One. And now the same here, I try saying All for One and I say One for All, so... What the fuck am I gonna do? I try saying All for One, I say One for All. I try saying One for All, I say All for One. It's all so confusing. I think that's all we've got for this week of My Hero Academia. A a nice cool down and set up for more. It sort of resolved the last arc and then started a new one already. It was only a few episodes ago that the Stain arc started, so... Right then! I like that we're setting things up. That's all we've got for this week of My Hero Academia. Until next time, we are over and out. Bye!